Hi everyone. Good morning. My name is Menachem Creditor. I'm the scholar in residence at UJ Federation of New York. And we have been coming to you Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning just to wish each other, New Yorkers of all kind, Jews all around the world, a beautiful day. We're wishing you a gentle Pesach. And it's our delight, it is my honor to be part of your morning. So we're going to wish you a good morning right now, starting with a little bit of Torah, a little bit of blessing, and a lot of heart. So wherever you are, hope that you are able with me to take a deep breath. Welcome this morning in. Tonight will be Pesach. I'll share a little bit of Torah about that in a moment, and let's sing a blessing together. If you don't know it, the words end with la'asok b'divrei Torah, and it means to be busy with words of Torah, and I consider it an unbelievable privilege that that's what we're busy with right now. Let's be busy just with Torah for a moment. Here we go. Stacy, Gail, thank you for being the first, and Roslyn also, and Jeffrey, welcome, for wishing each other a happy Passover. Please use these comments. Gina, it's so good to see you. Use the comment space to wish a beautiful Pesach, a beautiful Passover to everyone who tunes in. Susan, it's so good to see you too. Some of you are colleagues at UJ Federation of New York, and some of you are just tuning in because we are blessed to have each other and blessed to have this technology that allows us to connect beyond geography. I had an experience recently that was sort of a pent-up emotional part of all of this. I've been lucky enough through UJA to work with our donors and our staff to learn Torah and to convene different learning spaces, which of course are this space. And someone was planning to be there and couldn't, so they texted me that they couldn't participate in that day's learning. And I have to say, it wasn't just a digital face on a screen. It was a friend who wasn't able to be present. And what that reaffirmed for me was that this is presence. We are actually present together. Adrian from North Carolina just signed in. Lisa is here. My colleague and friend Lori is here. Ronnie is here. Arlene. When you say Chag Sameach on this space, you have to realize it has an impact. Someone else on the screen, me included, knows that we're not alone going through this. That's how we get through this. Tonight is Pesach, and I wanted to share just a little bit of Torah about Pesach, because I'm assuming that your Seder is going to be different. This night is going to be different. That question that we ask and we try to be creative, let's recognize it doesn't take much creativity to know that tonight is a different kind of night. But let's make it different with intention. Let's make it different with our hearts, with our minds, with our souls. Here are a few different things that I've been thinking about, and I offer them to you. And if you'd like, offer your own different creative responses to this moment as a gift for Passover to other people who will be tuning in. There is something essential about recognizing this one starting point. Every Seder is designed to start at a low point, what we call Ganai, the degradation of oppression. We speak of our slavery. We speak of a journey of almost being destroyed by a wandering Aramean. And little by little, as we are commanded to do the Magid part of the Seder, to tell the story, we keep on aiming higher and higher and higher until we are literally off the charts with our vision. Off the charts with a vision for the freedom that we will experience. And let's be expansive with our souls, friends. This is also the week where our friends, our sisters, our brothers, our neighbors who are Christian are celebrating Easter. This is a moment for them where they are aiming high for rebirth too. That's not my language, but boy does that feel kindred to a Pesach spirit right now. We are doing our best to aim high, to recognize that through different moments that have been hard through Jewish history, we have never stopped aiming high. So at the very least, friends, aim high. Keep your eyes upward. Don't ignore what's happening in this world. I said to my school community, my children are blessed to be part of the LaFell School in Westchester. I thanked their leadership, their teachers, their faculty, their board of trustees for making sure to not be blithely optimistic, meaning ignore what's going on, and also not succumbing to dread. Headlines cannot determine the lives of our children, and you and I are simply a little bit older. We are those children too. We're just a little bit in charge, and even that doesn't offer so much of a sense of control. So Pesach at its core says, you were here. Aim there. That's number one. Number two, remember that even before we tell the story that starts at such a low point, we also sing the order of the Seder. Some of you know the melody. It's a very popular one for the symbols, the different steps of the Seder. Kadesh urchatz, karpas yachatz, magid rachza, motzi matzah, maror korech, shulchan orech, tzafun barech, hallel nirtzah. You know what that says to me? That says even before I am pushed to face the low point of my history, our ritualized recognition and re-entering into the moment of slavery, even before that, I get to talk about singing Hallel. You and I know in this moment that we are aiming high and we are going to get there. Not only that, when we open the door for Elijah, and I've said this before, and I'm going to keep on saying it so that my own heart can hear the truth of it, during different moments of history, how brave it has been for anyone to open their door. I am not afraid, is what that action says. Now, there have been moments where children in my life have run around dressed up like Elijah and waited for someone to open the door so they could just, pop in. What if you and I allow ourselves to be children right now? Forget the cynicism. Forget the fear. Forget the headlines just for a second. When it comes time to pour Elijah his cup, and when it comes time to pour Miriam their cups, her cup of water, his cup of grape juice or wine, throw open that door with hope. Stand at the door and imagine that Miriam and Elijah will be right there waiting for you, saying, now is the time. You've been aiming high, it's going to happen. Just for a second, let go of all the doubt, all the fear. Put your own hand here if it helps. And open that door with faith in tomorrow. One last punctuation point for the Seder, and I cannot tell you how revolutionary this was for me when my teacher, Rabbi Neil Gilman, alav hashalom, taught it to me. He was an incredible mentor to me and a special friend. He has a book that he wrote as a scholar called The Death of Death, where he talks about resurrection and immortality in Jewish literature and Jewish thought. Chad Gadya is that song that I wait for. Oh my God, it's an amazing, amazing song. It's about my father bought the goat for 2 zuzim, 2 coins. And in my family, we wait for specific animals or characters to make those noises. So Chad Gadya, the Gdi, the goat, someone goes bah, and someone says the Shunra, the cat, and they go meow. I just love it. I love how silly it is. And if you remember, it's a cycle And as an adult, if you hear it, it's a cycle of violence that feels incredibly weird. I'll go from the end. God kills the angel of death. The angel of death kills the ritual slaughterer who slaughters the ox, who drinks the water that quenches the fire, that burns the stick, that hit the dog, that bit the cat, that bit the goat my father bought for 2 zuzim. What a weird song, and so much fun to sing around the table. Here is one of the deepest parts of it for me. The deepest parts. Remember the end? At least when I went through the cycle, the top of it. God kills the angel of death. This year of all years, we better sing that song with all of our souls, with all the passion you've got. This is the truth of Pesach. Death ends. Life re-begins. Let's bless all of the people who are on the front lines of saving lives right now. It is no less a bracha, no less a blessing that we are called to offer to the nurses and the doctors and the pharmacists and the people who keep our lives going, the people who drive ambulances and the people who drive garbage trucks and the people who are staffing grocery stores, the people who are working hard to be creative for our children. They are holding our lives together and we are them. They are us. And it is time to make this moment one of gratitude because all the other emotions are right. But this is a moment where you and I are so blessed to be strong enough to take this moment to start our day. Let's channel that strength and offer it back to the world. Open your door and don't just expect faith, be faith. Give love to everyone you can. This is a moment. Chad Gadya is a gorgeous, silly, holy song. All of it is right. So in order to share just a little bit of my Pesach with you as we get ready for it, as we stand on a day that would have been a fast day for our firstborns, marking that we are alive. Let's mark that right now. Take a deep breath, you and me. What are you going to do with that air you just were blessed to receive? So what I'm going to do is sing 2 things. Special Pesach gift. This is the order of the Seder. When I was a child, my mother would put on this record by the Israeli singer Yehoram Gaon, and he had a gorgeous melody for Kadesh Orchatz. So I'm just going to offer it to you because I sing it every year. Kadesh Orchatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Norech, Tzafun Barech, Hallel Nirtzah. And just before we go, we have been coming to you Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning, and on Monday we'll resume that since tomorrow is full holiday, the day after is full holiday, then it's Shabbat and Sunday. Monday morning at 9 o'clock, we will be here alive and grateful, hopefully with good news to share. There is something sweet that we do this morning. If you gathered the chametz, if you did the search last night, this morning you burn it, but before we burn it, there's a paragraph we say that starts in Aramaic, Kol chamira v'chamia de'ika birshuti. All the chametz and yeasty stuff that I have in my home, then you say, it doesn't count anymore. Not in your eyes, God, because I'm doing my best and that's good enough. Friends, you and I, we are doing our best. And I believe to my core that in God's eyes that is more than good enough. Thank God you and I can share this moment, and thank God for all the moments to come. So from my family to yours, from the entire UJA Federation of New York family, who is working tirelessly and giving in unbelievable ways to hold up our entire world, a beautiful Pesach to you, a healthy Pesach to you, a safe, whole Pesach to you. Let's be connected to each other. This is the way we've sung it out every morning. We'll sing it out today, and then I'll see you at 9 o'clock on Monday. Thanks so much for sharing this. And while I'm singing this out, if you want to wish one more Chag Sameach, one more happy Passover on the comments, please. Everybody's going to read it with joy and appreciation. Thank God you're here too. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Diddy la 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 la, ya la la la. Ya la 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 la, diddy la 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 la, diddy la 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 la, ya la la la. Chag Sameach, everybody. A beautiful Passover to you. See you on Monday.